Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I am just going to do a fall favorites video. Was going to do one for October. October ended up running into November, and now we're only a few days away from December, so I figured I would just throw all into one and give you one big video on all of my favorites. Some are beauty products, obviously, some are not. I have a few candles in the mix as well. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first one, I'm going to do beauty products at last. I'm going to get these two out first. So my first favorite for this month I actually have to talk about is actually two different ones. I am obsessed with the Bath&BodyWorks candles. Just like most of the other beauty YouTubers out there as well, a lot of lifestyle as well. Everyone has been talking about these candles. I've been using them for a few years now and I'm absolutely obsessed. I actually prefer these over the Yankee Candle ones. They're from Bath&BodyWorks, and this scent has absolutely been like a staple in my household since October. It's the pumpkin pie scent, and it is, I'm almost out of it, and it is so good. I love this one so much. I'm actually bummed that I'm almost out of it now because I didn't buy a backup, and I really wish I did. So this next one, this is my all-time favorite scent throughout. For Bath&BodyWorks, for their candles, whether it's in the summer, winter, whenever. I absolutely love this one. I have the plugins, I have the little car inserts for this as well. This is in the scent Autumn. I absolutely love this scent. It is so good. The notes for it, it says celebrate with the fragrance of bright red apple, cedarwood, and notes of fir balsam. So good. This is my favorite one. If you have not checked this one out, you need to. It is just delicious. It smells amazing. And definitely, if you have favorite scents, let me know what you guys like too down below in the comments, because I would love to see what other actually similar scents there are for these candles, and I would really like to try them. So let me know. Okay, getting into the beauty section of this, I have had two of my go-to foundations for, I want to say this month, but it's not this month, it's just this season. One I've been using for a few weeks, and one I picked up about a week and a half ago, but it has become my everyday, and I know I haven't used it all fall, so I really shouldn't say it's my favorite, but I'm wearing it right now. It is the TooFaced Born This Way foundation. I know I'm very late jumping onto the bandwagon for this, but I love it. So I got this one on the VIB sale through Sephora, and I am absolutely obsessed with this shade, with this foundation. I mean, the shade actually matches me perfectly, but this is so good. It's so lightweight, blends amazingly. I can use it either with a brush, one beauty blender, anything. It lasts me all day. This has definitely become, and I've had a few other ones. I loved MAC, I loved Urban Decay. My Pericom MD No Foundation actually was a go-to throughout the summer for me, but this has easily become my favorite foundation. My next one is more on the drugstore side, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This I'm in the shade 120 Ivory, or Classic Ivory, and I love it. I absolutely love it. This matches me perfectly. It completely neutralizes me out. I have really big pores on my face generally, and this completely covers them up. It lasts me all day long as well. It's just a really great drugstore foundation. So Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade Classic Ivory 120. So sticking with Maybelline, I saw this on, when did I see this? I saw this on Instagram. Some girls that did like the 15 kind of second makeup tutorials and everything, I was kind of browsing around on those, and she used this under her eyes, and it really struck me as really weird because I've never seen that done before. And then I followed her onto you know, her page and stuff, and was looking at what she actually uses, and it is the Maybelline Master Glaze, and it is a blush stick in the shade Coral Sheen. I've tried this a few times now, and I'm actually completely blown away as to how well it actually works under my eyes. And because I get really, if you see my other videos, like I've talked about before, I get really bad dark circles under my eyes, and usually I have to put yellow to kind of neutralize the bluish purple, and I would never actually think to put this shade under my eye. It's amazing. I mean, it's just a little stick. I'll zoom it in and kind of put it here so you can see it larger. But let me see if it's going to focus in on this or not. It's focusing in on my face right now. But it's just a regular, it almost looks like a jumbo lipstick type of thing, but it's actually for blush. I wouldn't use this color as blush on me. I think it would be too much, but under my eyes and then putting my foundation and then concealer over it, it actually is amazing. This has become like a staple product in my foundation routines, and I actually used it in my last one, in my last makeup tutorial that I had posted, but my camera cut out and I forgot to mention it, and I just thought it would just be really confusing trying to explain it, so I just left that part out. But this has become like a go-to before putting on my face. Okay, so this is the NYX HD finishing powder, and this is in the banana shade. I absolutely love this. This has become, again, I'm probably going to be saying this for all the products I'm mentioning. This has become a staple for this season, but it has. I absolutely love this. This is, I just use this under my eyes. I actually put my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder under my eyes after my concealer, just to set it. But then I actually go in with this, and I'm not even sure if you guys are going to be able to see it or not. This is just on my finger, and this is, it blends in like literally into nothing. It is just so good. It's so smooth and everything too, and it just works so well under my eyes. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and it has the banana shade in there as well, but I hit pan on it, and it's like kind of getting down to the bare minimum that I have. I love that one too, but I just haven't had a chance to go pick up a replacement for that one. But this I got actually at NYX, so if you've been on the fence about this and you don't, this is $10. I think the Anastasia one is like $12 or $14 or something for the refill pan. But if you've been on the fence about it and you're not sure, I would say definitely try this one out. This one's great. I've been recommending this to a lot of my friends too. It blends so nicely with a brush, with a beauty blender, just kind of patting it on and everything. You can even I bake sometimes with this too on my face, and it just works really well and it blends amazing. So definitely check this one out if you've been on the fence about it. Okay, so for blush, I only have one because I've been using this. I've been using this one all month, and this is the Milani powder blush, and this is in the shade Romantic Rose. This is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it or not. I don't know. This is probably gonna come out more pink than anything on camera, and I'm not even sure if you're gonna be able to see this because my autofocus keeps picking up my face, and I don't know if it's actually gonna come in clear or not for you. But it's just a really nice dusty rose color, and it doesn't actually, it's not too pigmented on my cheeks that I have to go very, very lightly with it. I don't have to go too heavy with it. It blends out really, really well also on my face. But it's just a really great color for every day. I've been using this a lot, even if I'm just doing very, very minimal makeup, just to kind of give a little bit of color to my cheeks. I've been grabbing this. I have a few other Milani ones. Actually, most of my blushes that I use are Milani, but this one has definitely been my go-to that I've been grabbing. Okay, so moving on just to my lips, I have two products I'm just going to talk about really quickly, and they are the NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipsticks. These are incredible. I absolutely love these. I wanted these, and I got this specifically for this shade, and I think this is in Stone. Oh, this is in Stone Fox. This is the gray. This is gorgeous. This is not an everyday color because there's no way I could wear like this like concrete stealth gray shade on my face every day, but it's so beautiful and I feel so badass when I wear this one. I absolutely love this. And then this one is in the shade Soft Spoken. A lot of people have been talking about these, so I'm sure you've seen these before. I'm going to swatch these on the back of my hand so you can see them. So this is just with one swipe. This is exactly, let me see, I'm going to have to get close. So this is just one swipe exactly of how pigmented this is. It is so beautiful. It stays, these actually last all day for me. When I eat, the only problem I've actually had, and I've seen it with Soft Spoken, is it gets a little kind of crumbly, if that's like even a word to use for this. It just kind of starts to ball up a little bit in the corners of my mouth, but it's not too bad. It's not, I shouldn't say flaky because it doesn't get flaky, but it literally almost just kind of like balls up a little bit, kind of gets a little piecey, if that even makes any sense. But this is the swatch for this one as well. So it's gorgeous. It's like a dark dusty rose shade as well. I actually never thought I would like these shades in general for myself, but I love them. I've used the rose shade actually all year. The gray I love. I mean, I really love dark lips on me anyways. I actually, in the colder months, I gravitate towards darker lips, but I have never been like a pink girl for lipstick. It just doesn't, it generally looks awkward on me, but this one is awesome. I use it almost every single day. And I work, this is not my job. This is not, I don't get paid for this. This is me just doing this stuff for fun. I work in an office on my day-to-day, so I actually generally try to wear stuff that's going to last me all day long, just in case, you know, I don't know who I'm going to be seeing and everything, who's going to be coming in and out. So for these, I mean, soft spoken is definitely one of the go-tos for me for work, and this will last me all day. This completely lasts me all day. Drinking water, you know, eating, you know, breakfast and lunch and everything. It just completely, it holds up. So these are great. And these I got these at Ulta as well. So again, another product, if you're on the fence about it, definitely check them out, because I think these were like $6 or $7 and they're awesome. They're great. Okay, one applicator I want to talk about, I've used it in my other videos as well, but the one applicator I want to talk about is the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. It's like the Beauty Blender. I actually prefer this over the Beauty Blender, and it's like $7, so you can't go wrong with that at all. I actually really like it because it has like the flat shade to it as well, but when I dampen it, when I run it under the water, it just, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, but like the texture of it is just so nice. And when I'm applying my foundation, or I'm applying my concealer, it blends it out beautifully, and I absolutely love it. So this isn't just like a favorite for fall. This is just a favorite always, because I've had this for months and months, and I love it. This is amazing. I mean, you really can't beat the price for this, because it's like $7. So definitely, like, you need one of these in your life. These are awesome. Going back to the eyes for a second, talking about two products. Obviously, I mean, I'm just kind of going along with the general brand for Maybelline. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not affiliated with them by any means, but I just really happen to like their products. They're great. But this is the Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer by Maybelline, and this is in the shade Light. This is by far my, actually, I can't say that. This is one of my favorite concealers from the drugstore. I actually really like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer as well, but this one has been awesome. This one's thicker, and I don't need to apply as much. This is my second tube. I've gone through this really quickly, but because of how dark I have for dark circles under my eyes, this covers it up awesome. I love this one. I've actually recommended this several times to some of my friends, just because it's great. It's a great price, and I think this actually holds up really well next to some of the high-end concealers that I've used. So this one is amazing. I've been saying that a lot. I say it's amazing, it's great. I mean, these are my favorites, so obviously I'm not going to say this product sucks, don't buy it. They wouldn't be in the video if I did. But, I mean, yeah, all of these, I mean, I'm probably sounding like a broken record, but they're all really, really great. Okay, so jumping on to another favorite of mine is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liquid Liner Pen. I cannot say enough about this. This is by far my favorite liquid liner. Through different high-end brands, drugstore, this has been the easiest one for me to apply with. I've only been doing like winged liner and everything for probably about like 1.5 years, 2 years. So even still, I still feel like a beginner with it, because sometimes they're not the same, like my eyes are a little off. I have to do it 2 or 3 times because it isn't, as smooth or as sharp as I want it to be. But this has made it so easy for me to apply my eyeliner. It is crazy. And I contemplated it for a while before buying it because I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to. I mean, I think it's $19, so that's not that bad, but I mean, I was buying just like the drugstore ones, and I, didn't really want to shell out that money for this if I wasn't going to like it, but I love it. I need it in my life all the time now. Okay, so moving on to body products. This, I don't really know what to say about this. It's amazing, and amazing doesn't even begin to cut it. But to put it just lightly, or not even lightly, but just to put it in general, I contemplated tasting this when I opened it. That's how good it smells. This is the Smoothie Star Whipped Body Butter from Soap & Glory. And the smell of this is just, like, oh my god, I just want to eat this. And the only way for me to describe what this actually smells like besides almond is, if you're Italian, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but my grandmother's Christmas cookies that she makes, or just cookies that she makes for the holidays, because she makes them for Easter too, they smell just like this. And actually, when I actually got this, I was on the phone with my cousin, and I'm like, you need to get this, you need to smell it, go to the store, do whatever, because it smells just like our grandmother's cookies. And it makes me hungry when I smell this now, because that's all I can think of is I just want to eat it. Aside from me wanting to eat this, it's just a really great hydrating body butter. I'm from New England. I live in the Boston area, and so we get all 4 seasons up here. And when it's wintertime, and when it's winter, it is cold, like really, really cold up here. So my skin gets very dry, just gets very irritated and everything, because it's so dry, because it's just very, very drying in the air and everything. So I need something that's going to just very nourish and just make my skin feel better, and just very hydrating as well. And this just makes my skin feel so soft. I mean, besides it's smelling delicious, obviously, it feels really, really great. It's not very oily. It doesn't leave my skin feeling just oily and just sitting on top of my skin. It actually sinks in. I apply this in the morning and at night before I go to bed. It's just really, really awesome. I mean, if you like the scent of almond, then definitely go check it out. If you don't, then just ignore me, because you're not gonna like this. So jumping back to my eyes for a second, I want to talk about these 2 sets of lashes. They're actually very, very similar. This one actually looks a little bit darker than this one, but these, and I'll zoom in on these too. These are beautiful, and they're very, very full lashes. These are the Koko Lashes. This is in the style Ariel, and these are the Ardell Double Up lashes they're the 207s. These are so beautiful, and they make my eyes pop. They make them look so big and beautiful. Normally, I actually don't have any lashes on today, but they would actually make them look even bigger. Normally, for my everyday, I would usually wear just a very demi-wispy or just very natural looking lashes, but lately I've actually been gravitating towards these 2 for work, or just going out for the day, just because they're just so glam and just so beautiful, and they just really, I get a lot of compliments on both of them. They're awesome, and I actually have been having trouble finding these ones in the store, because I feel like every single time that they put the double ups in Target or CVS or anything, they're gone right away. The Koko Lashes, obviously you can get them online, and I mean, these ones sometimes are actually sold out too, and I'm looking for them, but they're great. I know everyone talks about the Goddess lashes from the Koko Lashes, and I have those as well, but I actually haven't tried them yet. But I just keep grabbing these ones. 1, because they're already pre-cut for my eyes, but 2, just they're awesome. I really, really love them. And they have, for both of these, they have thick bands for the lash band, and sometimes after a while it kind of starts to feel a little bit heavy on my eyes sometimes, but for the most part it doesn't. I actually forget that I have them on most of the time. But with really, really great like lash glue, these just stay in place, don't move, and they're great. I can't say enough about these. Just like everything else, I sound like a broken record, but yeah, I can't say enough about them. Okay, so for the last two products that I'm going to mention, this is, I mean, just completely different. I want to talk to you about the self-tanner that I use. I have not self-tanned in a few weeks, but, and I'm going to, if you'd like to see a tutorial on how I actually self-tan, let me know in the comments down below. I'm probably going to do it anyways, but it would just be nice just to see if actually people would actually want to see that. But this, so for this product, I saw this online. I actually, before I even tried doing self-tanning at home, I really tried to look at a lot of reviews, see how people liked them, see different tutorials on them and how they use this product, because I did not want to buy it and then just turn like orange. But this is, and I actually haven't heard a lot of people talk about this, but this is the Bondi Sands, the Australian Tan. I know a lot of people have talked about the Vita Liberata and the Saint-Tropez and the Loving Tan, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this one. And I absolutely love this. For the other product I was going to say is just the everyday, the Gradual tanning milk to go along with it. But these two products together are awesome. I have the mitt to go with this as well, just to apply, but it's the same mitt just as the other ones that you can buy in the store. There's nothing different to it, it's just their brand. But this is the self-tanning foam, and this is in the shade dark. I don't think they have the ultra dark in this. If they do, they didn't have it for me to get. But the medium, I just felt like it was not going to give me enough of a tan, and this just is perfect. And I'm pretty pale. I have pretty fair skin, and this, it has a color guard when you apply. It is not orange. It is not overpoweringly dark. It's actually just a perfect shade. I used this, and I was probably kind of stupid to do this the day before my friend's wedding. I tried this out because I wanted to be tan. As you know, just as a guest at her wedding, I wanted to just be tan in my dress. And I was a little nervous because I had a feeling that, you know, it could go terribly wrong and I could just completely ruin my skin and I'm going to show up to her wedding like a pumpkin. But it actually came out beautiful. And for this tanning foam, it actually has a color guard in it. So when I apply it on the mitt, I use about like 1 or 2 pumps, and when I blend it in, it comes out in like a bronzy gold shade on my skin, and it doesn't leave any streaks. I blend that in, that's just to show that where I'm actually applying it, where I need to apply more, and it's just really, I really just keep saying that it's great, but it's just, it applies so nicely and it looks so natural. I love this product so much. Everything about this product, it blends so beautifully. The color is perfect. At least for me, the color is perfect. It's not, like I said, it's not too dark, it's not too light. It does leave like a natural look, and it's not streaky, because you know sometimes that like when you put like self-tanner on, or even if you go get spray tanned, you'll get different like streaks, or it'll get blotchy, or it will just look odd in certain places. And this has, like, surprisingly, for buying this online without actually ever trying it out before, or actually knowing anybody to talk face-to-face with them about this product, and just going on a whim from other, like, just random stuff I've seen online, I am so happy with this purchase, and I will just continue to keep purchasing this because it's so amazing. For the Gradual tanning milk, this I just apply after I do my after I put on my self-tanner. I actually do it at night because I like to sleep and leave it on for about 8 to 10 hours and then wash it off in the morning. It hasn't actually transferred to my clothes, but just in case, I always will lay a towel down and sleep on a towel just to make sure I don't ruin my sheets. And then in the morning when I actually shower everything off, when I get out and I moisturize, I'll moisturize with this because it is just going to make your tan last longer. You do need to wash your hands after applying this because it does have the self-tanning in this lotion as well. So it is going to get on your hands if you don't wash it off. But if you do, just, I mean, it's you're fine. It's not very, very dark, but you can actually notice a little bit if you don't wash it off after you're done applying. What's really great about these two as well is that it actually smells like coconut. I know I've actually tried a few different just drugstore brand ones, and they've smelled horrible, and I just don't even want to put them on my body because I feel like I'm gonna smell like that. But these actually smell like coconut, and they smell really, really good. I'll leave this down below in the description box. And you just need to remember that this is an Australian brand and it's an Australian website. So when you look at the pricing on it, it's actually in Australian dollars. So it is going to, if you're buying in the US, it's actually going to be a little bit cheaper. I believe this was like $24 Australian, so I think this was actually $18 US. I could be completely wrong with that, but I know it was not more than 20, it was definitely not more than 20 bucks US. Same with the tanning milk as well. It was very inexpensive, and then the mitt to go along with that I got. Everything was great. It shipped in a really timely manner. I have nothing bad to say about this. This is just a really great brand. It's a good product. They don't put any crap in this. It's just, I'm just really, really happy with it. So that is all of it. That is all of my favorites for the season so far. I am going to do another one. If you'd like to see more favorites, please let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying my very hardest to get as many videos out for you as soon as possible. I've been dealing with a lot of lighting issues because I don't actually have any studio lights, and I'm working with natural lighting. And because I work during the day, it gets really hard because when I come home it's dark out, so I have to time my videos a lot better. But I will try to get some more up for you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what your favorites are for this season, this month, whenever. I love talking to you guys. If you've tried any of these products, let me know how you like them. If you have any better recommendations, let me know of that as well. And then also, especially with the tanning, let me know if you've actually tried this before, if you've had, good results, if you have little tips and tricks for applying. I'm always looking for different recommendations for everything. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.